That is the wrong screen. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. Hey everybody, how you doing today? As today is our normal Minecraft day, I decided that it would be not a bad idea to get in here and finish out Cave Factory. Because there's just a few things left that we can do, and I you know, been kind of lax about actually sitting down and making the video that I should be making. So we're just gonna go ahead and we'll do it this way. So I've just been, as you've probably guessed, I didn't even clean out my the chests or the crates that we brought back. Didn't do pretty much anything because I've been absorbed playing Elden Ring. So we got that taken care of, put away, all that good stuff. I'm going to put there. We're just going to go ahead and put that golden apple into there. So there's a cuckoo clock. Oh, it's a pig. Okay. I've been trying to figure out what that is for a long time. So we're going to go through and we're going to finish up as much of Cave Factory here as we can. And then I'm probably just going to take a break from Minecraft. I've been feeling a little bit burnt out with Minecraft. So, and of course, I've got Elden Ring to play. So we're going to take a little bit of a break and do some other stuff there. But the couple things that I have done in between episodes, and I'll go over and I'll show you, is I was working on Britannia, like I said I was going to. So we went ahead and made the Terra Steel plate. Gets us a spark. I made a botanical brewery. I also made the tainted blood pendant. It suggests making water breathing, but I don't need it. So we made a piece of Terra Steel. Gives us the worst item in the game. I went ahead and put together a Elven Gateway. And got traded for a couple of those items there. So now you can see I've got stuff we can toss in here. Yeah, I hate this because it gives you the one block step thing, which is just terrible. You can see, like, yeah, I've been trying to do the infinite mana pool, but except for these spaces in the middle, which is all Gaia steel, every other space, these in the middle and then down each side, every other space is a full mana tablet. And that is just, it's way too much work, to be honest. So yeah, we've got our portal there. So if we come over here, I can show you guys the Britannia setup that I've got. So obviously we've got the brewery. I've got the cake flour. It is having problems because I cannot keep enough milk in the system to keep the flour, to keep cakes being generated. I've got a bunch more mana tablets here that I was working on filling up, but just not working. So we've got the Terra Steel plate over here, and then I've got the portal right there. I did also set this up with a lever so that we can turn it off if we need to, which I'm going to go ahead and turn off because we don't really need it running for right now. But that's kind of what I did after the last video. But if we want to keep going with this, the next thing to do is the Gaia Fight, which I honestly just don't really want to do. Fighting Gaia is not interesting to me. It is just a pain in the ass. And especially in a pack like this one, the stuff that you get out of it isn't really worth it, in my opinion. So we're not going to mess around with that. We did technically automate mana production. Though, you know, like I said, I'm having issues with getting enough milk to keep the cake going. I need to put another cow in a bottle, I think. Because I don't know any other way to get milk out of a cow. Automating rune production using the Corporea system. I, for the life of me, cannot figure this system out. I was looking into it. I haven't actually tried it. But I was reading about it. See, I've got the updated book here. Okay, so I think this just shows you what you need to do to unlock the next tag. But if I can figure out where it is. There we go. Basics of Corporea. I don't, like, according to this, I don't understand, like, it does not seem, according to this, it does not seem as though you can use this to craft things like runes. So in here somewhere, it tells you here. So this one can intercepts unfillable requests for specific items. When a request is made for an item the network can't provide, the interceptor recognizes the interceptor triggers a redstone pulse. Okay. But how does that help with making runes? Because a runic altar, you place, right-click or simple toss the components of the rune you want to create on the altar, point a spreader at it, and then when it's got enough, you have to hit it with a piece of living rock, and then you have to whack it with your rune, with your wand. How do you, like, okay, I get that you can probably load a runic altar with just like a dropper or a open crate sitting above it. Will probably drop everything down, but then you know, okay. And then a comparator will tell you signal strength 2 when it's ready to craft the rune. But then you'd have to drop the living rock onto it, which you could do, but then you have to use the wand on it. So how do you use the wand on stuff? Okay, a dispenser holding a wand will use the wand on a block it currently faces when triggered. I don't know. It just... Britannia is one of those mods that, on the surface, it is really cool. But once you actually start getting into it, it's really just obnoxious. You know, obviously I have not gotten my ultimate ingot yet. We did get the ironwood and the night metal in here, though. We still need the fiery ingot, and we need the slime steel. But I have a skyroot sapling. So we might be able to grow one. The trick is going to be getting ourselves some slimy dirt, because this only grows on slimy dirt or grass. Problem is, these all are milk, which is annoying. And there isn't just dirt. Like, there's no just slimy dirt. Why is there just... I mean, there's earth slime dirt, sky slime dirt, and ender slime dirt, but these are all... Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, it needs milk. Okay, so let's go over here. And I will turn this off because it's not... We don't have enough milk to keep it up anyway. Hello there, Rob. Sorry I missed your message till just now. How are you today? So, but anyway. That is actually full, which is good. We are trying to finish up Gaia Factory. And mostly because it's annoying me. Like, I just, yeah, it's all right. Okay, yeah, I haven't waited for long. That's pretty good. I try to pay attention. I've got the chat on the other window, but sometimes I get distracted by what I'm doing. I am doing well. I do have to say that I am very disappointed in these alternators. They only generate 22 FE per tick. That is not very much. All right, let's get some slimy dirt. Thank you. And we're going to go see if we can grow this tree. I think we can bone meal the trees, but I'm not sure. But I'll grab some bone meal anyway. We're going to go put it... I think we'll go put it back over here. 'Cause I got this set up because I was trying to grow the end trees, but unfortunately they don't grow. They replace the nylium when they grow, which is extremely irritating. Where am I from? I live, well, I'm from the Midwest. Bam. I've lived in the Midwest my whole life. Except for a chunk when I was working as an over-the-road truck driver. Which was interesting. I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, hopefully we'll get another sapling. I should probably have just turned the hey, there we go. I should probably have just turned the crate contraption on. Oh, you're from Sweden? Nice. My, long ways back, but my family is originally from Sweden. Sweden by way of Iceland. I have Swedish ancestry and Icelandic ancestry. But we have been in the US for a very long time. I saw another sapling drop. There it is. Long enough that we've got a road around here named after us. Can't break that one. Alright, I am going to do this. Probably since the 1800s, almost 50% of the population emigrated due to starvation. That's a distinct possibility. We've been here long enough that we actually have a road named after us here in town. So my family's been here for a while. We can hit that without. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, that should plant. Yep. Alright, let's just go ahead and we'll take this. Oh, it helps if I use the right tool on it, doesn't it? Take this out and we'll replace it with the slimy dirt, so we can just use this same contraption that I've already got set up, and we'll just use it for the slime, or sky slime, because now that we've got sky slime growing, we can take the sky slime and we can alloy it to make the slime steel. And then we just have to go, we have to go find the Hydra in the Twilight Forest and get the stupid... Ugh, I hate the Twilight Forest so much. Ow! I didn't get that close to it. Okay. Let me go make some more... The saw blade is hungry, yeah. Yeah, you get too close to those saw blades and they hurt. Which is kind of funny because, like, the saw blades will bite you, but then the harvesters don't. And you'd think the harvesters would be more dangerous. Dirt. Ooh, laggy right there. You can tell I've tried to decorate. I keep getting distracted. I have found, so there's a tutorial out there to build these where did you come from? There's a tutorial out there to build these words. Words are difficult for me today. There's a tutorial on the internet to build these kind of I'm really having trouble speaking. Contraptions, farms, whatever you want to call them. Where, you know, to harvest your trees, but the way that they have you build it is like this one, where the saw blades are on the front of the chassis. The problem is that for anything that grows right there, it will never cut it down, because the saw blade just doesn't come into contact with it correctly. But I found that if you move the saw blades back a block and just use super glue, it works perfectly. So, interesting little tidbit there. Alright, I just want to make sure that this contraption will actually cut down the Tinker's tree. It should. Yes. Yes, it does. Excellent. Okay. That's right. Twerking isn't in this pack, which I always find strange. Okay. Let me go make some more dirt. And then we'll have to make some more slimy dirt. Haven't really gotten into Create mod, studying how to build and program real-life industry contraptions, aka automation. Create is a lot of fun. I really enjoy the way that Create is set up. I actually do some programming. I've done mostly like JavaScript and stuff. I keep trying to learn C and it just doesn't work out, but that's really cool though. I'm like trying to think of like like what to say, and like I don't really have a response for that. It's really cool. And honestly, it's something that I would love to do, too. I just kind of missed the chance for it when I was younger, and now I don't have the money to be able to get into that kind of stuff. Because I live in the U.S., where everything has to cost a fortune. That's really weird to watch. Put these down while that sits. More zombies over here. It must just be dark enough over here that mobs can spawn. Cities in Sweden are all tax finances. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and it's really amazing. I wish that we could get something like that here on this side of the this side of the planet. It'd be really nice to have that. Oh well. Is what it is. Alright, we can turn that back on so we can get the wood out of this. I mostly wanted the to make sure that the saplings were getting replanted. Because that gives us the sky slime balls, which that is what we need. May the advancement of slime collector. What is that for? It didn't actually give... It gave me a message up here, but it didn't give me a message down here. It's kind of annoying. Jesus, look at all these tabs all the way around. Oh, okay, where's Tinkers? Nether, Twilight, the End, Minecraft. Where's Tinkers? There it is. I couldn't see that. Obtain all 6 types of slime. Yeah, too many companies bribing politicians. That is exactly the problem. Every time people are like, why don't we do it like this? Because there's no money in doing it that way. Okay, so let's make us some slime steel. So we need 1 slime ball, an ingot of iron, and an ingot of seared stone. So we should have... Because 4 is actually how many I need to make. So all of that, toss it into here. Sky slime. Seared stone. Molten slime steel. Oh, it makes 8. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to get an advancement for that one. Yeah, what I would really like to do today, like the kind of the goal for this, is I would like to make the ultimate ingot. Because we're very close. And I would like to be able to make it. So that's what we're going to try and do. So the slime steel is 1. Right there. Boop. Now we just need the fiery ingot, which we get by taking an iron ingot and some fiery blood or fiery tears. What more games do I play? Lately I've been doing a lot of Minecraft. I was playing through Salt and Sanctuary, doing a magic only run, but that was kind of just before Elden Ring launched. Now that Elden Ring is out, it's Elden Ring. Where do you get fiery tears from? Doesn't have a craft. Huh. Fiery tears does not have a craft, which means that it's something that's a drop. Well, we gotta go find and murder a Hydra. But yeah, a lot of the games that I play are just kind of the games that interest me. So Minecraft, like I said, we've done. Yeah, I've done Elden Ring. I've done. I think we can fix that in an anvil. I've done Bloodborne, Dark Souls, a lot of the Souls likes. There we go. A lot of the Souls-like games, a lot of adventure games. I really like story-based games. Let's see, what else do I need to bring with me? Do not need the wrench. I do need arrows. Let's bring 2 stacks along. I got my jetpack on. I don't need the crate because we can access our refined storage system remotely. I do, however, need the map. Magic map. Because I think the Hydra is that one down there, kind of right about here on the map. I think that's a Hydra. Anyway, let's go. It should be that way. Twilight Forest, much easier to navigate when you can fly. Of course, it's better when it loads. Look up Bleak Faith Forsaken, then under development, kind of a Souls game by a new small indie dev. I will have to look for it. Look for it then. Yeah, I've had mixed luck with indie style Souls likes. Some of them they go too far. Some of them they go too far with the, hard aspects of it. And other ones they don't go far enough. One of the things that I really like about like Salt and Sanctuary is that it captures the essence of what makes the Souls-like so good, which is the interconnected world and the oblique storytelling and things like that, without being just painful. This looks like it's a nasty particle effect. Is this going to hurt me? Not doing anything. Lava pool. I think this is... Yeah, there we go. You have no heads. Nice. Arrows are just bouncing off of you. You have so much health. Don't hit me. Hold on a second, I want to see. There we go. For some reason, the Naga had the same problem where the actual creature didn't want to display. Yeah, what's going on there? Oh, I think I cut off one of its heads. Haha, cheesing the game. I don't know, we kind of had this discussion before. I don't really respect this pack enough to... I don't really respect this pack enough to play it legitimately. And my issue isn't with the pack. My issue is mostly with the fact that everybody wants to put this pack or this mod in their pack. But it isn't finished. If the mod was finished, then I wouldn't have an issue with people putting it in their pack. But it's not finished, and everybody wants to put it in their pack. Like, stop putting it in packs when it's not finished. Bleak Faith looks neither too hard nor easy. Looks like a mix of modern day and medieval. Huh. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look for it. I will have to look into it. Ooh, that is a lot of diamond right there. I don't need diamonds, but I'm a Minecraft player and I see diamonds and I need to go get them. Like, you know, at least I've gotten to a point where I don't just go get coal every time I see it, or iron. That's another one. I used to when I was first playing Minecraft. It was like I'd see any ore anywhere, and it's like I gotta go get it. Oh, there's iron over there. I gotta go get it. And it's like you really don't need to go get it. Iron once you have an iron farm set up. I don't really need the diamonds either because I have resource generation going on, but whatever. Anyway, back home. That tree is having some problems. All right. Well, the Hydra took less time than I expected. Where did I end up with endstone? And off. Let's stick that up there. Supposed to be open world, which is funny because they started the development before Elden Ring and predicted that Elden Ring would be open world. I feel like open world is just the logical progression of the Souls-like games, because Dark Souls 1 is so well interconnected that it might as well be an open world game because of just how well they did the world design with it. So really going open world is not kind of a no-brainer. And then this is made in a smithing table. Oh. Smithing table. This is for these. That's weird. You'd think you'd put the ingot in the ingot spot. What? What? Apparently you can only do one at a time, and then you have to pick it up and put it back down. Weird little glitchy thing. Alright, there we go. Ultimate ingot. 4 of them. Ta-ta. Doesn't progress us at all. Oh, we get some more fiery blood from actually killing the Hydra. I guess to make sure that you get the fiery blood. But, yeah, so that gets us the ultimate ingot, which I believe we would use to make... No, that's the singularity. We use the ingot to make the ultimate component. That's right. Yeah, so the rest of it, if we wanted to keep going with this, we would need to make that, which is 80 high voltage capacitors. And what's more is these all have to be fully charged in order to make a single ultimate catalyst. To use the ultimate catalyst, we need 4 of them. Like, that is just an absurd amount of these things. But yeah, we got the ultimate ingot, so yay! They're shiny. Let me get an item frame. I don't have any. Let me make an item frame. Let's put it right here. There you go. To prove that I have too much time invested in this mod pack. Okay, what is this over here? Okay, that's the penguin. Hello, penguin. We kidnapped him out of the Twilight Forest because he's cute. But there's another one. There's another one of those little white dots over here. Maybe it's gone now. I think it's gone now. Whoa. Uh-oh. There's a compressed chicken in my chicken grinder. Okay, how is this doing? Okay, we're starting to get saplings into the chest, but that's okay. That's okay for now. Let me go make some more dirt, just because I want to finish out that area over there. Ugh, I hate Twilight Forest. The dirt that I left over here should be done. No, it's not. 10 more. Yeah, see, like, I'm just not getting milk fast enough. How are we doing in here? It's alright. Oops. That's alright. I am really enjoying Elden Ring, though. Yesterday, managed to kill 3 bosses. One of which was a dragon that jumped me while I was just out in the world exploring. Was like, oh shit, where'd this come from? Some of it, I think, is that I think I'm actually over-leveled. Because I was following the main quest, and so I got up to Margit, and then Margit was kicking my ass. So it's like, all right, well, obviously, you know, under-leveled, under-power for this guy or whatever, so let me go off and do something else. And I've been kind of just going south down the map now, and I found this whole freaking continent that we didn't even explore, and I think I'm over-leveled for the area, for that continent. So, but anyway, that takes care of that. The other thing that we could work on is we need to do the ultimate singularity, which, as you can see, like, I've got the different singularities all tabbed over here. What is hostile over here? There's something showing as... Oh, it's a zombie piglin. I keep forgetting they come through the portal. Anyway, let's see here. So, these are the singularities that I've managed to craft so far. I accidentally made 3 coal singularities, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and grab them, and we can get them put into here, so you can see the ones that I'm missing. So let's see, we've got the redstone's going to go right there. It is shapeless technically, but I like to put them in the right or in the same order so that it makes it a little bit easier for me to see which ones that I'm still missing. Coal. Let's see, we've got dried kelp under the redstone. I haven't done kelp yet. Why haven't I done kelp yet? Got plenty of kelp. Let's see, and then 2 spaces over from iron, we've got silver. That's aluminum. There we go. Silver goes right there. Then wood. And then aluminum. And then underneath that, we've got lead, nickel, and glowstone. So lead, nickel, glowstone. So these are the ones that we're still missing. The one that I can do, that I know that I can do, because I'm pretty sure I've got way more than I will ever need, is kelp. 2.9k. Oh, I know what the problem is. I don't have... So I've got a kelp farm over there, kind of a vanilla style one, set up growing kelp. But then I've also got a create powered kelp farm over here, and this one's where all my kelp is. You know, 11.1k over here. So let's hook this one up to the refined storage system. We'll hook this one up to the refined storage system, and that will let me then just export the kelp into the compactor. Doink. And then cabling. You can go in there. I don't need you anymore. No. Why do you not have a target? I must have broken it when I put this block here. Okay. Break, would you? Put it on the back, maybe. I don't know. It's weird, the stuff that mechanical arms will reach through and the stuff that they won't. Okay, I need to fix that, or my stuff is going to break. Give me a 0-inch. Okay, pick up from here, put in there. good now. Yeah, and I mean, it's got almost a full stack in there, but if this furnace ever stops furnacing, everything stops. Cool, I got some kelp. That's good. Now what we do is we come over here to the quantum compressor. We tell it to export kelp. And then eventually it'll fill up and make a kelp singularity. So while that is doing that, we need to look at what else we can do. So let's see, diamond. How many diamonds do I have? 2.2k. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to get more quickly. So we pretty much can't do that one. Copper. I have plenty of copper. So we can do copper next. We're doing kelp. Andesite alloy. Actually, I think I've got plenty. Yeah, and it knows how to craft that. So I might be able to do this one. Let me see if I just have it craft 5,000 for me. The one that's really going to be hard is the slate. $5,000. Start. Okay, cool. We do have the resources for it, so go ahead and do that. That's going to take a little while, but it can work on that. Yeah, the slate one's going to be tricky. Emeralds. Emeralds we have enough of. Uranium I have just enough of, but I don't know that I want to do that because my reactor here is running on uranium. Let's wait a little bit on that. I've got plenty of lapis. A couple of blocks that can be broken down. Steel, we've got plenty of steel. And then Electrum. I don't think I have anything set up to make Electrum. Yeah, I do not have an auto craft for Electrum. So let me see if there's a way that I can set this up to automatically craft. So we could make it in an alloy kiln, gold and silver. We could make it in the arc furnace. We could make it using grit. Grit might be the way to go. Gold and silver grit. Which we get by crushing down silver and silver and gold. So that's probably going to be the way to do it. Yes, that's almost done. I have found that I pretty much need to stand here while I'm doing this. Otherwise, like the coal one, I had it overfilled on coal and I ended up with way too many of them. Generator shuts itself off. Nice. It's always nice when these things work the way that they're supposed to. Like, this isn't actually consuming fuel right now because I've got it set up to use the... Oh, that's plenty of diesel for a while. Did you finally finish with the slimy dirt? You did. Yay. Get it. Probably need to go make more. We'll probably need to go make more. The penguin's funny. I like the penguin. It amuses me. Well, the compressed chicken didn't break everything, so that's good. Now we got 18 saplings in here. Can that one? Yes, there can be one there. Okay, and then the rest of these are going to have to just go on the rest of this, but I still need more dirt. And then obviously I got to run a cable over there to be able to import all that into the refined storage system. What just broke? I just heard glass shatter. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out when something stops working. Or there's chickens running around everywhere. Oh, crap. I walked away from the singularity. It should be okay, though. Yeah, alright. So we just go here, we take that out of there. We can actually just put the copper in. We will eject, take that out, and then we just gotta get all the kelp out of here. Now it'll start filling up with copper. Let's kelp back in there. Feed it the copper right away. Now it's going to make me a copper singularity. And we can come over here. And the kelp goes under the cactus. Right there. Clear that one out. And now we just keep going with it. How's our andesite alloy doing? Still working on it. Furnaces are chugging away. See, this is kind of... on the one hand, it's kind of fun to have these kinds of challenges, the creative type challenges in these packs. But on the other hand is that the fact that you have to do these, and there's not really anything else to do at this point. Yeah, so this involves making a tier 5 blood altar, which I just don't want to do. You know, like, it'd be one thing to do this in a world where you have just a world, like you actually have normal world generation, because I could be building, you know, I could have this going and be building something, be building some big project while that's all generating and processing and stuff. But in a cave world like this, there's not really any point in doing. I don't know. It's yeah. So this is where I was getting all the emeralds from. I just set this guy up to automatically trade. The weird thing is that sometimes they will just stop. Like right now, he's just stopped trading, and I don't really know why. You know, you can take them out, but then they don't start up again. I don't know. I added easy villagers to this pack because I like it. And otherwise you're just dealing with villagers. You gotta have them all tucked away, and it's just obnoxious. And I was running through my iron to the point where I needed to build an iron farm. So I had a villager-powered iron farm going, and it kept breaking because I think you get too far away from it, and it would stop working, and then they wouldn't start up again. And then, of course, when I started mine colonies, broke everything. Because mine colonies is terrible. What was I going to do? Oh, right. We're going to set up Electrum auto-crafting. I'm going to empty out all my XP first. Because I don't need to have it. No real reason for me to be walking around with all these levels. There we go. So let's set up Electrum auto-crafting. Yeah. What we need to do is we need to teach the system how to make silver and gold grit. And the easiest way for that is going to be to throw both of them through the crusher. There's silver. And there's gold. And then, if we come over here... and put those two into there. My crusher is currently working on crusherating something. It's making sand. Okay. Now we can go back into here and we can teach it that you combine these two together to make Electrum grit. And that'll just go into, that one's full, into a crafting grid. Then we tell it that Electrum grit into a furnace. Makes Electrum ingot. And we put that one into that crafter. Now we kind of have to wait for... why are you trying to make so much glass? That would be why it can't put any glass. It can't put sand in here. It's kind of full. You're just gonna have to wait. Like, there's not much I can do about it. Oh, that's kind of funny. To open the chest, completely full of andesite cobble. Alright. Anyway, we got ourselves a copper singularity. Get all that copper out of the system. Let's go ahead and do the emerald. Put all this copper back. Put it in there. Easy enough to do. And then the copper singularity now goes next to the iron. Right there. And we can take him off of the list. So everything here we should be good on except for the diamonds. The problem is I don't really know of any way to get more diamonds. It's like everything is just you get the base level diamonds. And like I don't have diamond horse armor, which we could crush down and get a few out of. The there's no way to just get diamonds. Oh, look at that. 8 blocks of coal into a pressure chamber with 4 bars of pressure gets us a diamond. What is that? Diamond helmet with probe. Oh, the one probe. Well then, how much coal do I have? Not that much, actually. And we're kind of cooking through it, too. Is there a tiny charcoal? There is. So I think what we need to do then is we're going to change this from tiny coal. We're going to change this over to tiny charcoal. Let's teach the system how to make tiny charcoal. That is not correct. Okay, tiny charcoal. That's going to have problems because it doesn't have any charcoal in the system, and it can't make any charcoal because my furnaces are all very busy. My furnaces are very busy. So we're just going to do that. Oh, it's in there. That is the other problem, is that the system can't import fast enough to keep up with how fast these furnaces are. I can't actually open that chest. Why are you not making the charcoal? Oh, because it's waiting for the... Okay, we'll just cancel that. Where'd all my charcoal go? What? I am confused. There are some things about refined storage that I just do not like. And honestly, this is one of them. I hope that won't break stuff. If you do this to applied energistics, like, it doesn't care. It's fine. I don't know if it'll break doing it to refined storage. Guess we'll find out. I don't think so. It did. Yeah, it did break it. Okay. We can't put it in through there. It's got to come in through the way it expects it to come in. That's annoying. Also, the fact that the grids clear your searches every time you look away from them. Also very annoying. Wow, you have hauled through all of the fuel already? That is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Let's see. I've got a couple diamond furnaces. And let me get a crafter. I can't actually make the crafter because everything is busy right now. Why are you not making... Tiny charcoal. You are making tiny charcoal. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what's going on. It's just not going in fast enough. It's just really just not. It's just not keeping up. Like, it just really just doesn't keep up. All right, well, I don't know. It'll sort itself out eventually. Let's see. Yeah, this should have just run out of emeralds. All right, now go. What else is in here? You should be clear. I hate when it does that. Sometimes it doesn't eject all of the items. Okay. That takes care of emerald. Lapis. Lapis is one. I had lapis, and I double-clicked on the storage controller, which cleared everything out of my inventory. That went into the storage drawers, which is most of the things that I have in my... that I have. Most of the things that I have are stored somewhere in those storage drawers. Just because I started with them, so it's easier to leave them that way than to move everything. So emerald goes next to coal. There. It is kind of amazing how much faster a netherite furnace is compared to a diamond furnace. Even though a netherite furnace is just the upgrade to a diamond furnace. Where is the upgrade thingamajigger? There it is. Oh, it's obsidian is the upgrade. Never mind. So we would need to make an obsidian furnace first. Oh, actually, I guess diamond is quite a bit below diamond. I had not realized that. Okay. Yeah, diamond to emerald. Boink. And then emerald to obsidian. Boink. And then obsidian to netherite. That we need some netherite ingots. We're gonna have to do the hard way. Right? No, we should be able to do these, because these are made in the arc furnace. This is made in the arc furnace. And then everything else you just craft. But should be okay. Log. I'm just trying to keep these furnaces going. Look at how fast that goes through the fuel. Like... These really need like an external heater attached to them to keep them going. I don't know that you can put an external heater. I don't know that you can put a heater on one of these kind of furnaces. Okay. I mean, we're going to find out, because honestly, it is worth finding out. I ran out of fuel. Because if I can run these off of power, instead of having to run them off, you know, fuel, then that will help tremendously. So let's take it over. I suppose it doesn't matter where we do it because I have flux network. So that induction heater, and then we need a flux point. That singularity is probably done by now. Yes. No, it was almost done, and I stopped it too early. Because I am dumb. Stop ejecting. Go in. Okay, now you can stop. I stopped it too early. I mean, I stopped it at the right point, but it was too early. Flux point. Flux point goes on. Connect it to the network. Let's give it something to smelt and see if it will smelt it. Yes. Exactly the problem that I thought. It does not accept the induction heater, or the induction heater doesn't recognize it as a furnace. Or, let's see here. Dropping stuff on the floor. Okay, I missed everything. Heater can be placed on any side facing the furnace. Connected to a sufficient source of electrical energy, the heater will light the furnace. The furnace will stay lit as long as energy is provided. Yes. So, any side of the heat of the furnace, this is on any side. It is provided with more than enough power. Because I have, where is it? I have, you know, plenty of power in my network. But it is not heated. So, presumably, it just doesn't work with these modded furnaces. So, let's see if there's a different way, because we might be able to run them off. Wireless heat receiver is yet to be bound to an energy source placed in the fuel slot of the furnace. Only works from iron tier and above. Don't know what that's for. Augment blasting, augment smoking, augment speed, augment fuel efficiency. Furnace settings linker. So it doesn't seem like there's a way to make these. Why not Earth? That hurts my eyes. Wireless heat transmitter. Link with the wireless heat receiver, done by placing the receiver in the wireless heat transmitter. Provide this block with forge energy, and it will power all wireless heat receivers that are bound. Okay, so that's what we need to do then. That is relatively simple to make. Give me these. All right, we'll put you back there. So what we need to make then is one of those. So make me one of those. Thank you. And then we'll just stick this. Let's just stick it there for now. Okay, you are not accepting energy. It might be because there's nowhere for it to send the energy. So let's make one of these. I think we just hit this with it? No. Okay, then maybe we have to do that. Okay. And then we take this and we put it in there. It's still not working. Provide this block with forge energy and it will power all wireless heat receivers that are bound. But I am providing you with power, but you are not working. Okay, there we go. For some reason I had to change the priority. Okay. Cool. Nice. I knew there had to be a way to... There had to be a way to do wireless power with these. Okay, so we need another one. Up here. Bind that to that one, and then we put that one in there. And it's not working. Power all wireless heat receivers. But it is not. Okay, well now it's powering that one. It only does one at a time. Let's do that. Okay. It's probably that the netherite furnaces are just taking so much power that it needs to have more of a buffer in there. So we'll give it a little bit to charge back up. You should be on right now, by the way. What about this? You should also be running. That's the real problem. Okay. I've gone through all of my power, which is part of the problem as well. Alright, now that's charged. So now they're both working. That is pulling 2,000 FE. Because each one of them pulls 1,000. Huh. But now we don't have to have fuel going into it, so I can clean up the backside there a little bit. We'll do that here in just a tick. So lapis goes right above silver. You go right there. Take that off of there. Let's see, what else do we want to work? We can do... We're working on getting the andesite alloy that we need. We should be getting close on that. Let's do steel. Okay, now the hoppers are just having trouble putting the material in fast enough. Yeah, see these other things that are like, hey, we need to get smelted too. No, you will wait. All right, we're starting to get some power stored back up the system too. That's good. See, and a lot of this is just, like, you gotta just wait. Like, there's no easy way to do it. There's no quick way to do it. You gotta just sit and wait for it to get done. You know, like here, I've actually got plenty of crude oil in here for right now, but my power right now is a little low. And I've got plenty of diesel for now, so we should be okay to leave that turned off. Apparently I got a little bit of XP too when I took down the furnace. Let's go get rid of that. Whomp. Alright, don't need to be carrying around the shield, to be honest. Oh, it's so much nicer. Okay, we can clean up back here then. Because I've got this stuff all set up back here for fuel to go into, which we don't need. Turn that on to suck everything up. You are going to break stuff. If I break you, that'll break stuff, but I think I can do it roundabout way by doing it like this. Cable. And then I can just put a cable there, and then we can break that one. There. We don't have to have the stuff back here behind the furnace. Oh, let me grab some plankies. Cover that up. Looks better from this side. And then we'll do something for the other side too. See, originally I'd wanted to have this factory column back here. The problem is that making the covers for the column, it doesn't work. So you can't do that because you don't get the proper texture is what the problem is. The texture is weird. But what we might be able to do, we might be able to use these. Let's see what these look like. That looks okay. And then, do I have... I do not have spruce planks. I do not have spruce planks. I do also need a spruce log. And we need iron nugs. So I gotta put one there. Then we gotta put a log there. And then if we put another plank. Spruce plank. There. It doesn't really look right with the chisel stuff all around it, but it looks better than having a hole. I think this is going to actually fill up the chest. Do I have a... Okay, that would probably help if I put some speed upgrades on the importer. Yeah, it's going to have problems because it needs to smelt stuff. But we might be able to do it this way. God damn it. Okay, there we go. That silicon in there. And then we'll just go over here and we'll cancel that. And now we'll tell it to make speed upgrades. Again, it's still going to need to smelt the processors. Processors. Alright, you can just make more logs. Drop those in there. Now it should be able to just make the... There we go. Just be able to make them. And then we can go down here. And we'll put these into the importer. And that should help. That should help it get going through that... through that mess a little bit faster. At least we're finally starting to get to the end of the end of it here. Actually get some of this other stuff that's getting backlogged. Oh man. Alright, we don't need the tiny charcoal anymore. Because so much of it is like it's in the system. Like it's been turned into andesite. It just hasn't made it out of this chest yet. There's probably a better way to have that set up, but like I mentioned before, I actually had it set up. I had all that set up before I set up the automated crafting, the refined storage system, so it was easier to just adapt the refined storage into using what I already had over here, rather than changing everything around. Alright, steel goes right next to the Electrum. It's right there. That takes care of the steel singularity. We're working on the andesite alloy, and actually we should have a lot of andesite alloy in here already. Let's go ahead and just do this. And we'll just have the andesite alloy start processing into the singularity right away. Because what else are we going to do with all that? The nice thing is I can walk away from that one and I don't have to worry about it. Look at that, we're finally getting to the end. Oh my god. And look at all this that it's trying to... Where did that sand and stuff go that was in here? It must have gotten in there already. See, this is one issue that I've noticed with refined storage, is that when you have crafting upgrades in your exporters, you'll end up with where it'll just keep repeating the same crafting request over and over and over, and it'll be done. Like it's done. If we go in here and we look, because I've got it set up to keep 2 stacks of glass and 2 stacks of stone, so it doesn't have the glass yet. It's keeping it in here so we can look in here. So, yeah, so it's got all the sand, it's got all the gravel, it almost has all the stone, and it almost has all the glass, but it doesn't have quite everything yet. But it's also not doing anything else. You know, like if we look in here, there's no crafts going for any of this other stuff. It's just sitting in the crafting request. So you kind of have to go in here and clear them out every once in a while. And then, yeah, you see, like, it's adding, it's, as soon as I cancel it, it's immediately adding other crafts that it's requesting. And now we're actually getting the glass and stone going. It's so weird how it does that. So, as soon as it finishes all this andesite alloy, I'm just going to hit that and cancel everything. And then it should fix all of the backlogged crafts. Because, like, I still have glass in here, and I don't... Well, it's clearing some of them. Because, like, it shows these as being done. 100%, but they're still in here. Okay, there, it actually did what it was supposed to and worked through it all. But sometimes they'll just get stuck in there, and it'll just be like, hey, we want some glass. And I look, and I'm like, okay, but you're not doing anything about it. Like, you want glass, but you're not doing anything about it. Did you, like, do something about it? I'm going to make one of these, just because I want to see what it does. Like, does it work the way... I thought I had a diamond furnace in my... I thought I had a diamond furnace in there. I do have a diamond furnace in here. Why does it say that I don't? Oh, probably because that's got NBT data. Refined storage does not like NBT data. Like, at all. Oh, it doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. I really thought that it would display the items being smelted inside the furnace. Also not terribly quick either. It's about the same as the diamond. Maybe a little faster than diamond. Huh. Disappointing. Honestly disappointing. Because the crystal chest from a similar mod will actually... are you gonna... You got all the all 5,000. Are you gonna make your... Make the... There you go. Why I was doing that. Anyway, take that off of there, and then let's go. Oh, I gotta finish the stupid Electrum. Or wait, no, we did Electrum all the way through to craft, right? Yes, we did. Okay. So let's tell it to make 5,000 Electrum and see how much we're missing or how long this is gonna take. Start. We have all the required materials, so let's go ahead. You go ahead and start making that. I could have made a little bit less. So this is all going to go through this crusher over here. Yeah, you can see the stuff falling in. Make sure my magnet is turned off so I don't end up picking it up. You are going to need some speed upgrades, I think. because this is going to start kicking stuff out here pretty quick. It might not keep up, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And the nice thing is that because I have the creative controller, I don't have to worry about how much power my refined storage system is pulling anymore. Very nice. All right, anyway, andesite alloy goes right there, right there. Doot. Andesite alloy. That leaves us only with 4. So we're getting closer and closer. How much milk do I have in here now? I have 27 buckets worth of milk in here. That's probably enough. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Because eventually it's going to start cooking through the... Isn't it? Gold grit. Silver grit. Oh, it's just making gold grit right now. It hasn't made any silver yet. I see what's going on. This is going to take a little while because it's doing it in a dumb way. But that's kind of what things do. All right, anyway, we can work on, we're working on Electrum. We might be able to do slate. Let's see if the slate will cooperate or not. Because it might not. It might decide to be dumb. I believe slate is just blank. Okay, it's just blank slates. So it's these. So I would need 5,000 of these. So let me see what happens if I just go in here and order 5,000 blank slates. It claims I've got enough. Start. Okay, it's making stone. If I start getting hit with nausea, then I'll know that I've run through all my blood. Because it should be making it in this altar. And you're just gonna fill up the whole thing, aren't you? Because that's kind of what I was afraid of. It is kind of what I was afraid of, because it can't actually put enough in there. I might have to change out the crafter. Yeah, see, it's got a full stack of stone that it's going to try to do. It's going to try to do it all at once. I might have to switch it to this one. Because I can put some speed runes and some capacity runes. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch it to we're gonna have to switch the runes to that one and put some speed runes and capacity runes on there. So let's go over here and cancel this. Cancel this request. Cancel. And we will have to redo this a little bit. So I'll turn that off. Give me that. And actually that'll kind of work. We can just do this to move that. Let's get that out of the way for just a tick. Go back to being tier 3. There we go. Okay, so then we will do is we will have it make some... Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do 10 capacity runes and 10 speed runes. Rune of capacity. I'm gonna do 10 of them. Of course, the system is too stupid to understand reusable reagents. Again, one of my complaints with refined storage is that it doesn't understand that you can just have one and use it over and over, you don't need to have a gajillion of them. So really the craft is kind of pointless in here. Because you still have to do it manually. Rune of Capacity. Who is calling me? Alright, hold on just a second. I gotta see who this is. I'll be right back. It was nothing. Alright. Anyway, so we're going to need 10 imbued slate. 10 of these. That should be doable. Start. I hate when you get calls. You get a call, and it's like, you know, who is this? Hello. And they don't answer. You're going to try to do these all at once, aren't you? Yeah. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? I really hate that it does that. That it tries to do them all at once. Maybe you'll cancel that. Give me that. Do them one at a time, you stupid thing. Yeah, see, you run out of blood anyway. I got plenty in there. So let's see here. I need one more reinforced. That should be, it should be okay to just do one. Oh, the importer doesn't know to do reinforced. Or to do... Give me that. Because otherwise it'll mess it up. Because refined storage is obnoxious like that. So once that one crafts, then it'll come back over here. Or no. Once that one crafts, then it'll be done. And we can put them in here. Because I basically just have to do them one at a time. Until we can get some more capacities in here. Once we get some capacities into here, and to get this capacity up. Now it doesn't have enough blood in there, so we have to wait. But we can make a rune of capacity. And we'll switch this guy out. That. We can also make a speed rune, but speed runes use 2 blank slates. So let's put the blank slate pattern. Whoops. Oh, damn it. I just reset that, didn't I? God damn it. Alright, let me go over here. I gotta recode this pattern because I accidentally erased it. Speed rune, blank slate, teach you how to make, create. I also had to tell it not to use granite. because it was trying to use granite. Because it was like, oh, hey, look, there's granite just in the system. That's a stone. Let's just use granite. And I'm like, you can't do that? Because that makes dirt? Right. I keep trying to do a speed rune, and there isn't one. So doing 2 should be okay. 'Cause, yeah, 2 is only 2,000, so 2 should be fine. The real issue is because I have these set up as separate altars. It you know, you have to go through each step, and it takes a while. What would be the better way to do it, honestly, would be to have everything going through the tier 4 altar over here. Why do you just have a bunch of blood in there? Because the importer is just really slow at pulling it out. Okay, good to know. All right, crafting grid. Go ahead and make me a speed rune. We'll put that one right there. Honestly, let's do another speed rune. We can put this one on this tier 3 altar over here, or the tier 2 altar over here, because that'll help. That. Let's go see. Let's go check on the andesite alloy, because it should be done by now. Okay, all right. We're working on the Electrum there. You are not making anything. You are still going like crazy. Yeah, a lot of just like, hey, this needs to happen. It just doesn't want to happen. I don't know. On the one hand, I like playing mod packs because you get to play with a lot of different and interesting mods. But on the other hand, they also kind of annoy me because a lot of the times it seems like it's better to the way that the mod designer has designed the mods, or the way that the pack designer has put everything together, doesn't really seem like it works that well. I don't know how I'm trying to say it. What I'm trying to say is, it's like the mod designer, the original mod designer has this vision of how their mod is supposed to work. Which is fine, obviously, and some of them are better about allowing them to be put into packs than others. Britannia. Britannia is absolutely horrible about working with others and working with mods and things like that. Do these one at a time and it should be all right. But Britannia, the Britannia mod creator, is just absolutely horrible about allowing their mod to work with other mods. They're terrible about it. And part of it you can kind of understand because, there is a method to the way that the mod is put together and all of that. But at the same time, your mod doesn't exist in a vacuum. Let other people have fun with it. But, whatever. The other big problem is that the mod, when people put their mods, when pack designers build their pack, they don't always put the mods together in a way that makes sense or that they work together with. And I say this as somebody who has put together my own mod pack. You know, not one that got released, obviously, but I put together my own mod pack, and it is really tricky to, you know, I understand it's really tricky to make sure that everything is balanced and make sure that everything works the way that you want it to work and all of that. But it's like, if you're going to do a pack, that's kind of what you got to do. Because really just putting the stone in there would be the thing to do. The problem is that I can't do it with... Oh, wait a minute. Can I do it with a hopper? Can I put... If I put a hopper onto there, and then I put the stone in, it does work. Oh my god. That's really friggin' awesome. Because doing it in this one is going to be so much better than doing it in the other ones. Because I can actually just move like these speed runes that I'm building and put them in this one. Because I don't think I have any speed runes. Oh, I do. Okay, I have these speed runes right here. But I could have a lot more speed runes on that one. So let me go put speed runes. Use this aside. Probably gonna mess stuff up, but that's fine. That should make it go just a little bit quicker. Actually, how many more spots do I have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Just cannibalize 4 of those. Because speed runes are the ones that we can do just easily. They're just the blank slates. So that would mean we would need 8 blank slates. Which might be doable. We'll find out. Yeah, because it's only going to take 8,000 and the altar has 1,000 in it, so it should be okay. I could probably just put an exporter straight onto here. Instead of a chicken in there. So we could do an exporter. Stone. The only thing is that we would want... Yeah, so now I have 43 blank slates. So we would also need an importer. This one's set to import fluids. So we need an importer set to import blank slates. And I would also need to get it up. Well, actually, it should be okay because if I leave the zombie spawner turned on, that needs to export stone. And then this would need to export blank slate. Or import blank slate, sorry, not export. Cable, and also I think we have... We can actually make more speed runes now, too. Wait, what's going on? I thought I had 4 speed runes being made. Why do we not make speed runes? Like a stack of that? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's another one you can do where it's a like it pre-does runes, but you don't remember what that does, what it's called. Alright, so now it's gonna start just doing oh, right. Whitelist, not blacklist. Whitelist, not blacklist. Again, another thing that Refined Storage does that annoys me. Their importers default to blacklisting, not whitelisting. Why? Why? I don't know why you do it that way. It's dumb. I don't see how it helps any. Let's get these capacities moved. We're gonna put these on the other altar. 1, 2, 3. Works out perfectly. $54. So very close. It should still be okay because the what's it underneath is still running. The you know that shit. But that's all the time I've got. And I actually got other things that I need to go and do with my time. So that is where we're going to end things for Cave Factory. It's definitely doable. It's just going to be a lot of grindiness. And like the only way to get more we discovered a way to get more diamonds. So the only thing that that we were really kind of short on is uranium. And we actually have enough uranium. I just don't really want to use the uranium because it's got to go into my reactor. So having a little bit more would help there, obviously. But other than that, it's definitely doable. It's just obnoxious. And of course, given the fact that we would actually need 2 ultimate singularities, because one of them goes into the infinite storage part and the other one goes into the infinite fluid part. So you'd actually need to make 2 of these singularities in order to get both of those parts. But it's definitely doable. it's another one of those things that I don't really see the point in doing it this late in the pack, because I don't really need it. Like, it'd be nice to have, because I could basically take down all of this and not have to worry anymore, and then I would just have my ingot storage over here so that I can have access to the blocks and ingots and nuggets of everything all in one go. But other than that, there really isn't any much point in doing it. So, but other than that, we pretty much did, I wouldn't say everything else, but we did a lot of the rest of it. We cleared out all of these different chapters here. The magic chapter, I didn't do anything with the wills for blood magic, and then I'm not doing the Gaia Fight. It just isn't fun to do anymore. The runes production is going to be one of those things that I'm going to have to take a day, sit down, put Britannia in creative, and go through and just figure out how it works. I think is going to be how that's going to work. I've given my opinion on Twilight Forest numerous times, and of course the food, all that we really have left in here other than the fox bait, which I just never bothered spawning a rabbit to get the raw rabbit to make the fox bait, are the challenges. And part of the issue with the challenges is that I don't really know how to do. Hold on, I've got music playing in here, and I do not want. I do not want the music playing because it's distracting me. Shut up! Die already. It was the baby zombie that had the music box. No. Now, what was I trying to say? Oh, right. So the problem that I'm having here with automating the food production was the trees. I still have no real idea how you're supposed to automate those. And then the animal products too. I've never really done like automatic animal breeding before. I know you can do it with Create. I know Create will let you do it. I've just never done it. That's another one where I'm just going to have to basically spend a day and figure out how it works. The same with the dyes, because it, like the hint says Drum of the Wild and Jaded, whatever that is, but I don't know how that's supposed to work. And again, I would just have to sit down and figure it out, but that would clear that challenge out there. So it's definitely we're definitely really close to figuring it out. I just don't want to do it. So, but yeah, anyway, that is going to end things for Cave Factory. I really appreciate everybody coming through and joining me on this journey. I've got a cat climbing up onto my shoulder now. He likes being right here. This is his favorite spot to be. You're so good, kitty. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from Minecraft for a while, and when we come back, if I can get it to work, I tried it once already, and I wasn't able to get Compact Claustrophobia to work. It kept crashing on me. So if I can get it to work, we're going to play that. Otherwise, we might do the compact machine mode of Sky Factory 4, which is basically the same thing, just with a slightly different mix of mods. But I do know that that does work, so whatever the problem was with Compact Claustrophobia. Anyway. Alright, I gotta go give my cat some attention. I will see you guys next time. Probably later tonight for... Gwen, everybody doesn't need to see your butt. I'll see you guys later.